Sarah, bringing you your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Thursday, November 15th, A-Day. Please stand for the pledge and the Dundalk Middle School Code of Conduct. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated. Now let's find out what happened on this date in history.
Here's a look at this day in history. November 15th.
On this day in 1777, the Second Continental Congress approved the Articles of Confederation, the precursor of the United States Constitution. And in 1943, Nazi SS leader Heinrich Himmler ordered that all gypsies under German control be sent to concentration camps. In 1969, Dave Thomas opened the first Wendy's fast food restaurant in Columbus, Ohio. And on this day in 1867, Wall Street started ticking with Edward Callahan's new invention. The stock ticker telegraphed current stock prices to brokerage houses across the country. It revolutionized the stock exchange by transmitting information in real time, and it made for great parades. And that's this day in history.
Today's math problem is, find the area of this trapezoid with the following dimensions. Be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it. And now here's Emily with our word of the day.
Today's word of the day is foretaste. The eye-opening first scene of the new play gave the audience a foretaste of things to come. And again, today's word of the day is foretaste.
Reminder, magnet school applications are due to the Baltimore County Public Schools Magnet Office by November 30th. No late applications will be accepted. Questions? See Ms. Birch.
On November 29th at 6:30 p.m., there will be an audition workshop for students interested in applying to Patapsco High. Students need to call 410-887-7060 by November 21st to reserve their spot. Please see Ms. Birch if you have any questions.
Thank you grants will be sold in the cafeteria during lunch for the rest of this week for 25 cents each. The money raised will be donated to the Johns Hopkins Children's Cancer Foundation.
The Student Ambassador Program are are responsible students, volunteers to introduce visitors and new students to Dundalk Middle School. If you are interested, you can get an application and guidance or during lunch.
The new Diary of a Wimpy Kid book called The Third Wheel has arrived at the book fair. And again, the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid book called The Third Wheel has arrived at the book fair. Go get your copy today. Now let's get a check on the weather from Madison.
Good morning. I'm Maddie here with your WDMS weather for Thursday, November 15th. A weak upper air system will bring us a slight chance of showers by tonight. Today is mostly cloudy with temperatures rising toward the low 50s and a high 49 and a low 30. That was your WDMS weather. Now here are the temperatures for the next 7 days.
Now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Entisar Muhammad with a few words of wisdom. Famous German writer Goethe said a man's manners are a mirror in which he shows his portrait. In other words, our manners reveal something about ourselves. So what's so important about being well-mannered anyway? It's simple, really. When we are well-mannered, we are courteous to others, and when we are courteous to others, we avoid hurting other people's feelings. When we avoid hurting others, we create a little less pain in the world. Today, let's remember these words of great American writer Ralph Waldo Emerson. Fine manners need the support of fine manners in others. Do you tease other students who are well-mannered? If you do, ask yourself who the real nerd is. The one who's being thoughtful or the one who's being hurtful? With something to think about, this ends Muhammad. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
And here's Mr. Barish.
Ooh.
Okay. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. I'd like to first thank our parents of our 7th graders who are in our building yesterday. We had more 7th grade parents, and it was our greatest turnout for All of American Education Week. We had over 40 parents in the building yesterday. And the feedback that we received overall was very positive regarding the teaching and the learning at Dundalk Middle School. And we also received some constructive feedback as well, and we're going to make sure that we work on different areas to make sure that our students are learning in the best possible positive environment. So again, thank you for all the feedback. And today I would like to welcome all of our parents, guardians, grandparents, relatives who are coming out to recognize American Education Week for our 8th grade students. I'm hoping we also have a great showing of parents, relatives, and all family members, because as I always say, parental involvement is a critical component to making sure we're able to make Dundalk Middle School one of the top middle schools in Baltimore County. And I commend the efforts of students who are getting parents in the building this week. For any parents who are unable to get in today or any day during this week, you are also welcome to come into school tomorrow to see your students learning and the wonderful teachers at Dundalk Middle School. So again, this is a great week. For our parents, please remember to stop by the guidance conference room. There were some snacks in there. Also, again, know you will be looking forward to seeing some great teaching and learning. Parents, please make sure you you sign in, and you also pick up a feedback form, and we can share the feedback with the teachers from your visit to Dundalk Middle School. So again, thank you for coming. I want to remind students that we are implementing our late bell system. The expectation is for all students to be ready to learn on time, and we are also asking teachers to please make sure you're holding your students accountable for their learning and also the high expectations that we have at Dundalk Middle School. If students come late to class, they need to have a pass. If they don't have a pass, again, please hold them accountable for that expectation. This is another reminder. Today, students, you will be receiving your report cards at the end of the day, and hopefully as you leave the building, I'm going to see some happy faces in here because you've worked hard, and now it's an opportunity to recognize your success. Again, today we will be dismissing at 2:35. There'll be an announcement back to homeroom so all students can receive their first quarter report cards. And remember, students, if you did very well, you want to continue with those great dedicated work habits. And you also, if you didn't do as well as you liked, you want to make sure that you set goals and continue to set goals, monitor your progress on Edline, and also work with your teachers, attend coach class to make sure you're getting the assistance and support, and then you're putting forth the effort so you can be successful. I always say this, and I'm going to continue to say this, as it's a very important message. Students, you need to make sure you're coming to school every day with a positive attitude, and you're applying yourself. And if you're doing that, you'll be successful in school and in life. And I really mean that. And as Team DMS members, we're going to make sure we do whatever it takes to ensure that you reach your goal, you meet your potential, and you're ready for the next level in school and in life. Thank you, teachers and students, for all that you do. This time we're going to be going back to Emily and Intisar. Have a great day.
This is Intisar. Star,
and Emily, reminding you to stay classy, Dundalk Middle School.